Hello everyone. Uh, so this time I'll speak in English so that more people can actually listen and understand, uh, have some idea about what I am saying. So in this video, I wanted to talk about again a word, but that word is black, in Hindi kala. But I would like to start the conversation with uh, a tattoo. Like we all when we see someone having tattoo, we are so much excited. Like we also want it. Like most of the people are not into tattoos and all, but most of them are. So I would like to say like about myself. So when first I came like far away from home, then first time I uh, tasted a bit of freedom, I would say. So then when I came into my college and when I saw all my seniors, like most of them, uh, at least my roommates, like the seniors with whom I was living, they had tattoos, and I was so much fascinated about the tattoos and like why they have. So whenever I have asked anyone, they mostly they say there is one thought also like tattoo is the only thing that you will take with you when you are dead. But some people say like your body is also a canvas, and this is something artistic type or something like that. Like people have different reasons, or they make different reasons for the tattoo, like different reasons. And but the thing is, I also wanted, like I was too much eager. So I actually wanted to do a government job. So I thought that I will not have a tattoo. But when I decided that I will not go into the government job and all, so I got this tattoo. Actually, I waited many years. I would say 3 4 years. Uh, First, I made my mind that I will have a tattoo. Then I waited 3 or 4 years almost. Yeah, I was searching what best tattoo I can have with like meaning and all those things. Like most of the people go with that, but there are people like they just go and tattooed themselves with uh, anything like. So the thing was, when I was like having uh, this tattoo being what we can say inked, so the pain and the everything was, I was like liking it so much. I was in love with that pain and all those things. And when till date, whenever I see this, I'm so happy, and I feel like, I don't know if I should say like I'm proud of it. I don't know, but the thing was, I had this, and yeah, there was also an intention behind this. Maybe people look at you with a different perspective, or there are things maybe attached with uh, having tattoos on your body, like minimal or like whole body tattooed. People nowadays, like they have whole body tattooed. So the thing was, I something came like when I experienced, and all the things happened to me, and I was uh, like when I went to, I'm on this journey. I should not say like I went to this journey now. Now it seems like I was always on this path. I don't know, we can talk about all those things afterwards. But so now the thing is, then the basic, whenever we get tattooed, we like 95% of the time people choose black ink. But ever wondered like why black ink? There are people who go with colors also, but uh, like very few people are there like who like uh, put getting inked with color. But the thing was, what I understood. So now this is uh, so now I would like to talk about like what is this black. So I would like to start with reminding you of a one video, like you must, or everybody knows Muhammad Ali, and there is one video in which it's an interview in which he's talking about like why everything evil is uh, mostly associated with black color. So when I came across that video, like I thought after that actually I investigated like more of into these things, and there were like whole history about black and white conflict and racism and all those things. So I wanted to speak not on those racism and all, but I want to focus only on this black. What is this? uh, what means black? So for me, black is a color of depthness. It means, for example, if I give you take many whichever color balls you want, and there is one experiment also on this. Like in deep down sea, there is not much of a light. So whenever any color you take and you dive into the ocean and you go deep down, so all the colors will turn into black. Or I should say, there is very interesting line that Krishna has said in Mahabharata, like uh, the color is not the property of the object actually. Let's say uh, I'm wearing a white cloth, but let's say if I'm wearing a red, and if I put it outside in hot sunny weather, and I left it there, then the red color will leave that cloth, like it will become lighter and lighter. So the color is not the property of that cloth. The color is actually the property of light. And color dark black is also a color of light. I don't know how to put this into words, but I don't have that much wisdom, I think. But black is also a color of light. I know like white light consists of seven. uh, there is no trace of black, but in order for light to exist, there should be uh, black or something. Let me so come on that point. So whenever we go into deep down in ocean, everything changes to black in color. So the black is actually the color of depthness. So also, let's say when in a sunny day, when we go outside, everything looks so beautiful, but we are on the ground actually. We look up, everything we can estimate like, yeah, the clouds are so far, the existence has some depth in it. But when night comes and the sun goes down and everything like there is black, no light, then you can see the real depthness of this universe. Like all the stars, the Milky Way will appear, and you can see the my I am having goosebumps right now while speaking this. But it's like the real depthness of this universe you can only see when there is sun goes down and the whole sky is black and you can see the stars, and they are like, it's like infinite. I should not mention any distance using light year or anything, but it's infinite. So Also, let's say uh, when you are going for a hike or going for a run on a sunny weather or in a day, so you mostly, when you stop, you find a shade so that you can sit in and you can relax. So, and that shade is also black. So the what black is also the color of calmness. If white is a color of peace, then black is a color of calmness. Within, I'm talking about within. Also, uh, when you are like you have worked hard throughout the day and you have accomplished everything, but the satisfaction you get, that is only when you have a good sleep. In India, we say "Ant bhala to sab bhala," and it means like if the ending is well, then everything is well. And I must say, the color of ending is black. You cannot run from it. Our shadow is black. Everyone's. So the in like in here in India, like all the god and goddesses, we have a version of them with darkened skin. Why is that? Uh, to Krishna we called Savare. It means dark skinned. Why is that? Because if someone wants to portray a person who is having so much depth in him, like the whole existence is in him, the person who knows himself, if you want to draw his picture, then you have to paint him in black. You have to give him the skin color black. Why? Because you are trying to portray him as the depth he carries in himself. And I don't know why this black is associated with evil. I am like, close your eyes, how much calm is there? Like, why I want this to reach to like people outside of India, and like they should know, they should respect it. They should not respect it, they should feel blessed. And now, when I've like said like what black is, so that is why there is an existential need in ourselves to find who we are, and to close our eyes and go within ourselves and dive deep down in ourselves in nothingness, and that is in black. So we don't know it. Like all the people who are having tattoos, they are enjoying life, but somehow from making any excuses, they are trying to ink themselves with black. Why? Because it gives a sense of meaning to them. Most of the people go uh, like spend time finding some tattoos, or they design by themselves that gives meaning to them. In their life, there was some incident that was so deep down, so meaningful, so they get inked. When they travel, you visit a place, that place reminded you of who you are, who you should be, then most of the people, they get inked. So why is that? Because we are trying to know who we are, and doing all these things, getting inked with black and black, is actually us making an excuse. This is an excuse for us unintentionally to find meaning. So the thing is, now people are not actually knowing themselves, or going on to a journey to know who am I, or and that is why they like get inked and all those things. So It's like presenting oneself in this world with some meaning. It's like a deliberate tattoo is a deliberate action of putting a meaning in your, I should not say in, but it's like a surface thing on your body. But I don't know if, I think like I will not get another tattoo, because once you understand this, I had many designs, like many ideas that I will have all these things, but the day all the questions went away, I understood like this. I think this is the reason behind it, like why we all go and have tattoos. Like in tribal areas, if you go, they have like tattoos, they are covered with all that thing in all over their body. In India we have a tribe that have a ram written on their like whole body. So why is that? That is finding a depth in oneself, or at least nowadays people are not trying to find depth in themselves, but trying to show that how much depth they carry. It's hard to accept that people don't have that much depth, but they are uh, like now in this era, showmanship is so much, it's like a total industry and all those things. So what one can do, they are taking testosterons, making their body bulk, all these things are showmanship, like, so this is also a part of it. But the reason behind it, I think this is intentionally or unintentionally, we are just trying to put meaning in ourselves. That is why we choose black. There are people who choose different color ink to get tattooed, but whenever you take a put a color ink, in my perspective there can be many exceptions, like color tattoo also having a depth, but I don't, for me it's like, it's more like a charm, like color tattoo having is, we can say, yeah, that is presenting oneself more joyfully, or more uh, it's more of a makeup type. It's like something is already beautiful, but having a chance to make it more beautiful, people do it. So there is no wrong in that, that's also perfectly right, perfectly good. But the reason why most of, like, 95 to 99% of us have tattooed inked in black in color, I think this is the reason. And black is the coolness. Under the tree you have, that is the shade. When you sit inside the, under the shade of a tree, how can someone miss that? It's such a beautiful thing, like, so this is what I wanted to say, like, to everyone out there. uh, doesn't matter what their skin color or whatever there is, but don't denote this black with anything negative, because if black is denoted with anything negative, then how light can be positive? No, it can't be. Like, uh, also just to like give few more I should say examples or things. When we the life itself originates from the depth of the existence itself, and that is darkness. I must say, like, uh, if we take an example of a, like, us child, when we were in our mother's womb, not in our mother wombs, but right from when we were sperm, from there itself, the whole journey that we had was in darkness till we were eligible, I should say, or we had n- that much of potential that we can come into the light. So before that, we were in the darkness, and that darkness was so much peace. We used to say mother's womb is Vaikunt. Vaikunt is where Lord Krishna lives. Such a peaceful place to be, and that is in whole darkness, total black. So, and from there itself, actually, we have the thirst that we have to find that peace, that is from our mother's womb only. That we can discuss from in another video. But and I think recently I read somewhere, or I saw a video, like scientists were able to uh, do an experiment where a light was, I should not say created, but discovered from blankness, from black, like empty space, there was nothing. So, like, the summary is like, the thing is, I want to say, if black is evil, then light cannot be good. Only this much. And black is calmness, light is peace. And this both together make thing as a whole. So yeah, uh, there are many words for which I have a different perspective. I'll talk about them afterwards. So yeah, if you have like a different perspective to it, or if you want to add something to it, please do comment, and we can have conversation on this. Thank you.